Okay folks, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, coming to you from Beckley's Camping Center today to talk to you about 2018 Canyon Star. This is the 3513. For more information on this camper or any others, be sure if you call, if you email, or if you stop by, you ask for Paul the Air Force guy. So let's get on to this particular coach. So folks, probably the first thing you're going to notice when you walk up to a Newmar or a Canyon Star, you're going to notice how such a great job they do on the paint. And you really have got to take a look at that, feel it when you're looking at these in person. They do a phenomenal job. You're going to notice on the back here, of course, the ladder to get on the roof. You're going to notice slide toppers on these. It also has the awning metal wrap, keep all your fabric in better condition. Of course, you can see the backup camera up top there. It does have also the rock guard in case you're towing something, you know, keep the rocks from hitting onto your vehicle. Now, also you're going to notice that their storage, the nice thing about their storage, folks, is see these lights? You go ahead and turn them on here, leave them on. That way when you open the door, notice we're not reaching under the door. The door's open sideways and nice and wide. But this way here, when you go in them, you're not having to futz around and try to find out where the lights are. Now, this is their 50th anniversary from Newmar. See, for the sending it here, we keep the chrome nice and covered. Full wall slide on this side. But folks, they use the cog wheel system, so it's a mechanical slide out mechanism. Something that Newmar developed. Very simplistic system, and they have probably one of the least amount of issues with any of the slides that are on the market here today. Let's go around front. So as you see up front, you have the chrome grille. We keep that covered until it's actually sold. This is going to be on the larger chassis, giving you 22.5-inch tires. But folks, more importantly, the things you need to look at here are the fact of where they place the side view cameras. They're not on your mirror up top. The importance of having it down here, it's further forward, but also in the event that you were to knock your mirror off, you still have your side view camera to use. Now, as you can see on the outside of this particular one, you have a TV for entertainment purposes. So let's go on inside and take a look at what we've got. So as you come inside, first thing you're going to notice is how gorgeous this thing is. You can see, of course, the front, you know, your sofa, the kitchen, see the bathroom. You can also see the bedroom area. Lots of nice things happening here. So let's talk about up front here. So up front here, the stereo system that they have, the JBL, along with Harman Kardon back a few years ago, they went ahead and got together and they tuned every one of these coaches specifically for the coach itself, because all are different. Now, something you're going to notice up in the front here, that you can have a blackout shade, you can have a screen, so whatever you need, you're able to do that. Of course, now this particular one has a driver's door. That is an option on the Canyon Star, so you can actually get out there if you wish. Of course, your leveling jack system, and then of course the nice thing about having that door is your window to use for if you pull up to a tow booth. It's going to be much larger for you to get out of. You know, hand things out and so forth. So it's typically your Ford chassis. Notice how your backup camera and your stereo navigation are two different units. Of course, you can see the power footrest and power chairs on this. It does have a little table for the passenger. Now your AC and heat is all going to be controlled right here. However, you're going to have sensors, two different other sensors, one for the front, one for the back. And this particular one has a bunk above. Now let me show you how that bunk works. Okay folks, so now for the bunk to come down, what you want to do first, you want to make sure your seats are all the way back if possible and leaning a little bit. Recline them a little bit so that this does not hit it when it's down. And I'll show you what we want to do. Next thing you want to make sure you're not standing under it when we push the button on this side. So I'll just stand back behind the seat here, push this button until it releases, and you can see how it releases down. Just push this down like such, and then we're just going to pull it back this direction. Now this bunk has a capacity of 250 pounds. If you'd like, there's ladders you can get for this. It has a little lip here, or if you want, you can use the furniture to get up. Again, 250 pound capacity. Let's go ahead and put it back up. Put it back up. Again, you're just going to push it. We're just doing the opposite. You're just not going to have to use a button. When it goes up here, we're just going to click it in place, and you're done. It's that simple. Okay, next thing I want to show you here for the passenger seat, I talked to you about that little table that pulls out right here. So you have a little table, open that lid up, and that pulls up. But you're saying, well, Paul, now what am I supposed to do now? Well, if you need something to plug in, on the side here, you're going to notice it has a 110 plug as well as USB. And then you have a 12 volt, just kind of a cigarette lighter down there as well. So that's all right here for the passenger. The passenger seat, as I had mentioned, does have its power, but it does have a footrest, and it does spin around. Now behind the passenger seat there is going to be your dinette booth. Nice thing about that dinette booth, you're going to have storage down below on either side. You can see the nice little cushions there. Makes it nice if you want to slide in there, just so, you know, maybe you're having a conversation, makes it nice and comfy. That will also make into a bed. Also notice how your legs for the table are going to be up out of the way. All the windows have the screens and blackout shades. So lots of windows. Accent lighting in the slide outs as well. Nice TV with the Bose surround sound there. Looking through the kitchen. Then of course you also have your nice big sofa bed here. More windows, lighting. Notice how outlets, it was on both sides of the dinette, both sides of the sofa. You have a water pump switch right there. Makes it easy. Look at how much counter space you have if you need that. Lots of drawers. Lots of cabinets. I mean, the fit and finish is phenomenal in here, folks. They do a great job. So nice high-rise faucet with a pull down. Now the fact is that you do not have an oven, so they give you a convection microwave. This is going to have the 4-door refrigerator, and that's the RV refrigerator. As you're moving back, notice that the door for the bathroom is not one that gets in the way because it is a pocket door. Nice porcelain toilet. See, nice cabinet, solid surface with the undermount sink. Does have a power vent fan up top there, which helps, and that is all controlled right there. Nice good size shower in here with a skylight. Notice how also that you're going to have heat as well as air conditioning in the bathroom. Now speaking of the air conditioner, let me explain to you what is different with Newmar than most others. Is the fact, you see how we have 2 rows of AC ducts going down the coach. The ones that are on the driver's side are what blows cold air into the coach. Now this could have 2 air conditioners on here, zone 1, zone 2. But then what you have is the warm air return, because warm air goes up. The ones down the passenger side of the coach is what is going to be returning the warm air. Now I told you that we had 2 different zones. First zone is going to be right here. That's where they it is the sensor for zone 1. So it's kind of in the middle of the living area, whereas your control panel is all the way up here by the window. So this is not going to be your temperature control. It is just your thermostat to set it. As you come in the door, this is where you're going to have all your controls for your slide outs and so forth. Your inverter, your battery disconnect. Of course, you have another power vent fan for the kitchen area. So I show you the TV. Now let's go back into the bedroom area and see what we've got. Now because of the fact that this is a full wall slide, you actually have opposing slides in the bedroom. Nice big king bed, and this does come with the bedspread, the pillows and so forth, pillow shams. And you can see, you know, plenty of space if you're going to be sitting up in bed watching TV. And the sensor for the bedroom is going to be back here. Of course, you will have storage under the bed. And of course, you have a nice big closet. And then in the event that you elect to get a washer and dryer, folks, this would be your washer and dryer cabinet. Otherwise, you could just use it for hanging clothes. Already set up for that for you. Plumbed and everything. Now, your other cabinets here, you have shelves in here, so you can take the shelves out if you wish and use it for hanger. And notice you have the nice light. So that'll be on both sides. The TV is directly across from the bed, and of course you have the window there. So this is the back. Now looking back forward here, I'll give you another vantage point. Okay folks, so I hope you enjoyed the tour of the 2018 3513. For more information on this coach, I'm going to have the specifications as well as the pricing down below. But any other questions, by all means, if you call, if you stop by, or if you email Beckley's Camping Center, be sure to ask for the Air Force guy. I'd be glad to help you out. I appreciate you watching. Check out my vlogs. I'm doing that every Sunday evening, as well as I have other product recommendation and how-to videos on my channel. Be sure to check those out as well, and we'll be coming back at you again soon. Take care.